My target here is the people who say, well, it's my truth. And I see even politicians doing this now, right?
Well,
well,
I
had to, right. I just had to speak my truth. And this is where I bridle and say, technically speaking, truth is truth. Technically speaking, there are no truths outside of language. That to put it in the most precise language, truth and falsity are modalities of propositions. And let's be real here for a moment. It isn't truth if it's your truth. It has to be objectively true and also corporately true. We have to have a worldview that allows that possibility. Now, Doug, I've always been a big shoulder guy. I've always loved America for its pluralism. I've always loved disagreement. I don't like fights the way, Richard John Newhouse loved fights. At his funeral, I quoted the line from a novel, "He was too great a man to have fought for less than the truth, but it was the fight he loved as much as the truth." And I've never been that fighter guy.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I do love this, what Tom Wolfe called this vast, Baroque, insane, hog-stomping country of ours. Yeah. I love the diversity. I love the madness of it. I love that we've got snooty academics at Harvard and NASCAR fans in Atlanta, Georgia. I love how weird it is, and the cowboys out west. And that's what I want. I want that diversity. But even there's a worldview, right? There's a worldview that Emerson puts in the democratic mind. There's this worldview that says we need to have broad shoulders. We need to mix with one another. My parents used to say, we're going to get you this summer job hauling hay because you have to learn how to rub shoulders. And that's the America that I want. And I say that's a worldview, right? It's a pretty vague, loose one, but it is shared and it is wry and it's fun and it's what I think we used to have that increasingly is getting ripped away by what we see on social media and the politics, which says, you're either for us or you're evil. And one of the most quoted lines in An Anxious Age is where I say, if you think your ordinary political opponents are not merely mistaken, but evil, you have ceased to do politics and begun to do religion. You have turned your politics into a religion.